Hello everyone, this is question 3 on paper for Statistics 2022, and it says 𝗬𝗏 uses the large data set to investigate the daily total rainfall R millimeters for Camborne. Write down how a value of R which is less than or equal to 0.05 but greater than 0 is recorded in the large data set. So in the large data set for Edexcel, when we've got a small value like that, it's written as TR for trace. Okay, so you just write down the letters TR for that one. So TR for trace. Now it says 𝗬𝗏 uses the large data set for 31 days of August 2015 for Camborne and calculates the following statistics. N is 31, sigma R is 174.9, sigma R squared is 3523.283. Use these statistics to calculate the mean of the daily total rainfall for Camborne for August in 2015. Okay, so the mean is going to be equal to sigma R over M. So the mean is going to equal our sigma R, which is going to be 174.9 over N, which is 31. Okay, so when we work that out on our calculator, that turns out to be 5.6419. Okay, so that is our mean. Now, the next bit, part 2. Find the standard deviation. So standard deviation, sigma, standard deviation is the square root of the mean of the squares minus the square of the mean. So it's sigma R squared over N minus the mean squared. Now, we found out that the mean, just a moment ago, was 5.6419. So we're going to have 5.6419 squared there. And we've got our sigma R squared, which is 3523.283 over the number of days, which is 31, and the square root of that. So when we calculate that whole thing, that turns out to be 9.04559. Okay, perfect. So that is part A and part B done for that question. Now, it says 𝗬𝗏 believes that the mean daily total rainfall in August is less in the south of the UK than it is in the north. And the daily total rainfall in 𝗬𝗏𝗃 for August 2015 is 1.72 to 2 decimal places. State, giving a reason, whether this provides evidence to support 𝗬𝗏's belief. Okay, so let's have a little look at a map of the UK. So here's a map of the UK from the large data set for Edexcel, showing the various cities that we need to be aware of. And we can see that 𝗬𝗏𝗃 there is in the north, it's like right up in Scotland, and Camborne is down in the south, it's in Cornwall. Okay, now what did we find? So we basically found out in part A, we found out that the mean daily total rainfall for Camborne was 5.6 value. Okay, so the rain is 5.6 in Camborne, whereas in 𝗬𝗏𝗃, basically it's been found to be 1.72. So this definitely does not support 𝗬𝗏's belief that it rains more in the north, because we've got a rainfall for August of 5.6 in the south and a rainfall of 1.7 in the north. So it does not support, those figures do not support the belief. Okay, so for part C, we would say that they do not support the belief. Okay, and you would basically explain why, saying that we've got a higher rainfall figure in the south than we have in the north. Perfect. Now, the last part of this question, it says 𝗬𝗏 uses the large data set to estimate the proportion of days with no rain in Camborne for 1987 to be 0.27 to 2 decimal places. Explain why the distribution, a binomial with n as 14 and the probability of 0.27, might not be a reasonable model for the number of days without rain for a 14-day summer event. Well, principally, in the binomial distribution, there's a very, very important piece of information, and that is, remember those various conditions that we need to have for the binomial. And one of the conditions is that the probability of the event should be constant. Okay. Now, if we've got a situation whereby the the value of P is going to be changing, which it almost certainly is in this situation, we are not going to have a constant value for the probability. Okay, so that's a reason why it's not suitable, because P is equal to 0.27 is not going to be constant. So because that value is not constant, that's why it's not appropriate. Perfect. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.